What if I told you you do not have the clothes that you need? What does that mean? Well, as a teen, you should have clothes to make you stand out, keep you comfortable, and some that you feel confident in. And if you are thinking to yourself, I don't have any of these, well, do not worry, because today I am showing you all of the clothes that you need as a teen. So, for example, the first one is going to be timeless clothes. This is a whole video on its own. In fact, I've made quite a few of these, which I definitely recommend checking out later. But when you're first getting into men's fashion, you need versatile and timeless clothes that will never go out of style. So this means pieces in your wardrobe that you could buy once and never have to worry about it again. They're not going to go out of style. They're not going to go out of trend. And these are things like neutral color tees, a pair of black jeans, a good hoodie. And that also includes some of these, some shorts, button downs, even some polos. Now, a lot of these things are from Hollister, which is today's video sponsor. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Like I said, this is an entire video on its own, but this is the general basis. The main thing I could say is when you're looking at buying a piece, make sure you can wear it with a bunch of different things in your outfit. Now, the beauty behind these are simple things that anybody can pull off. And although they're very simple, they're still always going to look good. Because trust me when I say this, dressing better does not mean dressing to stand out. But the main point that I'm trying to get at is simplicity looks good, but elevated simplicity looks the best. The next thing that you're gonna need in your wardrobe is stuff for the current season. You never wanna sacrifice dressing comfortable just so you can look good right now. So what this means is even if it's hot outside, you don't wanna wear jackets because let's be real, yes, jackets always look good, but it doesn't look good when you're drowning in sweat. But that doesn't mean that you can't look good in the summer. So yes, there are plenty of pieces out there that you can wear in the summer that look good. And look, whilst we're on the topic of the summer, let's talk about the best summer outfits that you should be wearing using today's video sponsor, Hollister. All right, so let's start off with these linen jogger shorts because just like anything else, these are very affordable. They're super lightweight. Love the color. There's really nothing more you can ask for when it comes to shorts. So the first thing we're going to be pairing this with is a Johnny Collar polo. I love this one. It's in a cream color. So pretty much everything is in a size medium. I'm 5'8", 175 pounds. But if we want to go more casual and you're a big fan of graphic tees, then I have something for you. Let's talk about this McLaren graphic tee. This one has been one of my favorites recently. Quality is amazing. It's very soft to the touch. So not only do you look great, but you feel great. If you are not a fan of McLaren, maybe you might be of Jeep. But if you know me, you know I like to dress things up. So to do exactly that, I put on this button down shirt that has a little bit more of a print on it, still on the casual side. So if you're feeling bold and you want to stand out in the summer, a good way to do that is with color. And if you really want to stand out, you can wear something like some pink shorts, like these hybrid ones from Hollister. Now look, I know pink might be out of some of your comfort zones. I always say it's so nice to get out of your comfort zone. So if you're not already, start wearing some bolder colors. Now, if you want to wear button downs, but you still want to keep things casual, you need a bottom piece. So one thing that I really recommend checking out are the tank tops from Hollister. So this textured one is going to be the perfect example of it. And let me tell you, this one is incredibly lightweight. It's like you're not wearing anything at all. So when it gets extremely hot outside, when I'm at the beach, at the pool, but look, if you're not feeling bold, let's switch it to another color that I feel like anybody can pull off. And that is going to be these olive green shorts. Again, these are the hybrid shorts, super lightweight, super versatile. These are 5 inches, which are perfect for shorts in my opinion. They sit perfect. You show off the quad muscle, which hopefully you could tell I have been hitting legs. So an outfit like this is going to be one of my favorites. Now look, this one will definitely make you stand out. And I know that firsthand because I've worn this one out already and I've already received compliments with it. This outfit alone is going to be one of my go-to ones this summer. Now look, if you're going to be hitting the pools, you need some good swim shorts, and these are the perfect ones. Again, the color's out there, which is exactly how it should be. Now I got 2 pairs of swim trunks, these light blue ones, and I wanted to keep things versatile, so I got a cream color as well. So that's exactly why I'm recommending Hollister. Anything you want, the link's gonna be the first one in the description. The next pieces that you need in your wardrobe are gonna be the current trends. Now let me stop you right there, because if there's one thing I can stress is you do not need every trend. Experiment with trends that catch your eye and think if you could pull them off. Now, if you really think that you can, then try it out for yourself. And if you like it, go from there. You can start buying similar pieces like that. One thing I really recommend doing is going on Instagram, going on TikTok, and finding some style inspiration. Now, I have a few people on Instagram that I personally go to, and some of the best suggestions out there, of course, beside myself. But since we're on the topic of that, if you're not following me on Instagram already, then I definitely recommend that you should. But other people might include people like Daniel Simmons, Harry Haas, Arthur Para, Tony Tran. Like I said, there are plenty of people out there that you just scroll through their Instagram, find some good style inspiration, things that you think that you could wear yourself, take screenshots of the pieces that you like, and from there you can Google the things that you like. Now this could be whatever, shoes, pants, shirts, jackets, whatever. The main thing that I'm trying to stress here is find things that you don't currently have right now, so you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone a bit. Only the pieces that you think that you will look good in, because at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is being confident in the clothes that you wear. And if you don't feel like you look good in them, then it's impossible to do that. But either way, this is a good start and will definitely help you get the right pieces that you need in your wardrobe. Now look, your wardrobe is made up more than just the clothes that you have. These are the main clothes that you have, but like I said, you need more than that. Let's talk about some shoes that you need in your wardrobe, especially as a teen. If you're anything like I was when I was a teen, you don't have a ton of money to play around with. But that's okay, because you don't need hundreds of dollars just to buy one pair of shoes. So let's go off your budget. If you only have $50, the only brands you really could go for are places like Converse. Now that's if you want to stay name brand. If you have $50 and you don't want things that everybody else has, then you're gonna have to go with some things that aren't so name brand. But that is definitely a mistake that I feel like a lot of younger guys make, is only sticking to brands that either you know or everybody else is wearing. You could definitely experiment with underrated brands, and just because nobody in your school has heard of them doesn't mean it's not worth wearing. That's definitely something that I had to grow up on, experimenting and finding my own brands that I like. And yes, although people might not know them, it doesn't matter, because it still looks better than what other people are wearing. Now, if you have around $100 to spend, this is definitely the sweet spot, because there are plenty of shoes that you can go around buying for just $100. Now, there are plenty of videos out there. I personally have made quite a few videos like that, talking about the best shoes under $100. But like I said, it really just depends on your budget and what you feel comfortable wearing. Now, what I mentioned earlier was talking about elevated simplicity. The best way to do that is with some accessories. And it took me forever to get into accessories, and don't fall into the same mistake. Literally any accessory will make any outfit better. So that includes things like watches, chains, rings, anything like this. Yes, I understand you are going to be stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it's going to be well worth it. The best place to start off with, in my opinion, is a simple pendant necklace. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need anything too bold. We're keeping things simple. A metal bracelet, whether it's gold or silver, will also go such a long way. And like I said, if we're talking about current seasons right now, you can't really layer, you can't wear jackets. And so yes, typically outfits can be a little bit boring, but it is very essential to wear accessories, especially at times like this. Now, these are the clothes to start off with as a teen. Of course, it's always important to look for new things if you have the money. The thing is, when it comes to men's fashion, you don't always need new clothes, although it'll help a lot. If you don't have the budget for it, then it doesn't matter. Wear what you have. But let's say some money falls into your lap and you have all the clothes that we're talking about in today's video. From here, I really just recommend getting style inspiration and going from there. And that's exactly what I try to help with in this channel. But I did talk a lot about stepping out of your comfort zone. Another great way to do that is with new colors. Now, when I was a teen, one of the biggest mistakes that I made was never experimenting with new colors. So that meant my wardrobe was filled with the same exact color. And let me tell you, that just gets so boring very fast. So don't make that same mistake. But at the same time, I'm also not telling you that if you're only wearing blacks and whites, that you have to go out and go buy a mustard yellow shirt, because even to this day, I don't think I would ever own something in a mustard yellow. No offense to anybody that likes that, but that's just not my style. But experimenting with new colors like lighter blues, lighter greens, even just different shades of the colors that you're already wearing, these colors are definitely going to help you stand out. And as of right now, I'm definitely recommend the pieces that I talked about earlier from Hollister. Again, thank you to Hollister for sponsoring today's video. But since we're on the topic of talking about teen fashion, I just gotta say, this is the time where I started getting into men's fashion. So if you're in the younger age and you're barely getting into it, I am very happy for you, because this is the time to step everything up and feel a lot better about yourself. And so all I hope is today's video really did help you out. And if it did, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see a full video on timeless clothes, because that's exactly what I mentioned earlier in this video, then here's a video that's definitely going to help you out. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.